Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at my first Season 7 Go Battle League battles. Let's get it. Unfortunately, Mawile is going to be sitting this one out, and we're going to be using Vigoroth, Clefable, and Gallade. Now, the Gallade has something a little bit different than your conventional Gallade, and that is going to be Synchronoise in replace of Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade is a very useful move. You're going to be able to spam it, and it hits hard for a lot of Pokemon here. So, take a look at those Gallade IVs. Yeah, my Clefable and my Vigoroth's IVs for the Great League are absolutely horrific. Kind of a little expensive for that secondary move for both Gallade and Vigoroth. So I want to make sure I invest in the correct one and not just some random one. Anyways, I say that as I'm using this one. Hey, it is what it is. We have that shiny. We'll find a new one. Anyways, so there are going to be a few matchups where we're going to have some trouble if you're looking at these two Pokemon like, what about some coverage here? Well, if you're going to be using Vigoroth, you're going to obviously need something to cover the weakness, which is going to be fighting. Now, also going up against a Drifblim, that's not going to be a good lead now, is it? We're going to throw in the Azumarill towards the end. We're going to take off the Clefable and replace it with the Azumarill, which is going to have Ice Beam and Play Rough. Yeah, so some of these team combinations that we're going to be running into are going to require some finesse on our end to take the win here. Now, going up against this Legend that, didn't make Legend last season, I want to show you something that happened. They actually reached out to me on Twitter and were, discussing what happened. And basically, there was this weird glitch, and it happened on my end, and I'm surprised. I'm glad that they saw it too. And it could have almost cost me the battle, so we'll see that here in just a moment. So Vigoroth is just incredible, all right? You could go with Brick Break instead of Bulldoze, but that's going to be leaving you a little bit more vulnerable to go up against, say, I don't know, Alolan Marowak. So you got to really pick and choose what you got to do here. So they're going to be going in with that Skarmory, and yeah, Bulldoze. You're better off just going Body Slam, okay? Let's just be real here. Body Slam is not very effective, but look at the damage here. They don't shield it up. Yeah, I mean, better off just Body Slamming it up. So we're swapping. We meant to go into Gallade here. Or no. We meant to go to Clefable. But this, visually, for them, is Gallade. But it's looking like Clefable. Now, look, we go back in with Clefable. Broken, whack. So they did go for Brave Bird. They said they saw the Gallade out there. That's why they went for that big move. Makes sense. Yeah, glitches happen, and we're able to take the win here. Yeah, good game. But, yeah, so into the next battle here. And we're met with a Bellsprout, or a Weeping Bell, sorry. So I actually did have my first set, of course, you run into Magmars, Electabuzz, silly things like that. Not everybody cares about PvP. So those videos got corrupt, unfortunately. Not that it was like super important to see the first set. And then for my second set, I went for one. I lost to, somebody. And here we are. So going up against this, yeah, this is not going to be good for the back Pokemon. So we kind of have to really work around this situation to make sure we got two shields. We're doing this Bulldoze thing again. Go for Body Slam. What's wrong with you? All right, that works. I guess we're going to be able to farm down, I suppose. In comes the Azumarill here. Now, they're going to be able to potentially just farm us down and have a decent amount of energy coming out of this. So we're just going to do as much damage as possible. Seeing that we do have the Clefable in the back, Hydro Pump's going to hurt, Play Rough's going to hurt, but at least we're going to be able to tank that as well as do charm damage. I don't want to go in with Gallade because we don't want to get hit by a Play Rough with shields are down. And there's that Play Rough, absorbing it nice and well with the Clefable, bringing them pretty low and farming them all the way down. Let's get it. Swapping into our Gallade instantly because we know they have that Weeping Bell back there. And it does have the Bullet Seed. That Power Whip, holy cow. I thought I was going to lose this, honestly. Because they are part poison, they're resisting the charm. I thought they may be able to get another charge move in, but we're luckily able to take them down with charm. All right, into the next battle, we're met with a Chestnut here. This is not the best, okay? It's not the worst either. So we're trying to catch a superpower or something like that, but unfortunately, we're going to get hit by probably a Power Whip or Energy Ball. Yeah, that's right. Doing a lot of damage, getting a defense drop, and they're swapping into a Talonflame. So, not the best situation around because, Glade's not really necessarily doing super effective or anything really. We can build up to a Synchronoise. Now, if you're wondering, well, why are you going with Synchronoise, Poke? I mean, isn't Leaf Blade a little better? Here's the thing. I don't want to be getting stuck up against an Altaria and not have coverage, right? I mean, if you go up against Altaria, yeah, I guess you can go close combat. It still does something. But Synchronoise is getting stabbed, and it throws a lot of people off. And not only that, some people think you have Leaf Blade, and when they see the Glade and they see the situation that they're in, they just back out. And you don't even have Leaf Blade. Let's go. You'll see it. So in comes the Chestnut. They're able to get to another charge move because Confusion damage is so slow. Superpower. And they have... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Watch this. Let's go. So there's that Umbreon building that close combat, going to another one here, and we're going to be able to take them out. Now, technically, Glade will lose to an Umbreon in an even shields situation and all that, and health, but we had the advantage there. Into the next battle, we're going to be met with another Skarmory. So I'm liking these bad leads, so you guys can see exactly how I work around it. The things in the back don't want to see that Skarmory. We have a Fairy type Charm user and then a Glade fighting with a, you know, Confusion quick move, so everything's resisted. So basically our Slacko is what I call it. Vigoroth. Slacko is a stuffed animal that my son named. It's a sloth. And we got it like pretty much one of the first days I started Pokemon Go YouTubing. So pretty cool name for me here. Anyways, they're going for another one. They've used no shields. We've used 2. They're swapping into an Alolan Raichu. And I haven't lost hope. It doesn't mean you're going to lose if you do use 2 shields right off the bat. As a matter of fact, that could help you out quite a bit. So let's see if we can do this here, but we have to be very careful because that Alolan Raichu hits hard. So we're going to go ahead and swap into our Clefable here and just do as much damage as we can. They're going for a Thunder Punch. Now, I think the reason why they did that is because they don't want to get the debuff yet. So they're going for another Thunder Punch, able to take us out. Okay, works. They have no shields. We have no shields. What are we going to do? Go in here with the Vigoroth, and we're getting to a Body Slam. Oh, this is beautiful. They have the Skarmory back there with barely any health left. So we don't really need to worry about that. They're going in with the Snorlax. Very nice. And we're going to go ahead and go in here with the Glade. So we're taking super effective from the Lick. Body Slam is going to hurt. And I need to be very careful in case they try to catch this close combat. So they're not doing that here. So we're going to be able to go for this. And I think this is a double KO. Yeah, we lowered our defense. They were able to take us out with one quick move and vice versa for the Confusion to that Skarmory. Good game. It is what it is. No points are going to be lost when you have a tie. Just a little FYI. So we have another Skarmory lead, but this time they're swapping, and we're staying in here for a while, and I want you to see the error in my way. Now, staying in is not the worst situation, not the worst decision, but going for Bulldoze was. That did pretty much as much damage as a Body Slam would do. There was no point in doing that. And I shielded up a Rock Slide on top of it. So basically we can see where this is going here. Going for a Thunderbolt, we're going to go ahead and Charm down while we are resisting those counter damages. They have 2 shields coming in with the Skarmory. This is absolutely no good. No bueno. Going for the Psychic and getting the defense debuff. Okay, that's awesome. Dang, that works. So the Vigoroth still has a decent amount of health. And, okay, this is not great. So we have a Body Slam, but we didn't hit it fast enough. Whatever, I'm not concerned about it. Going to go ahead and go for it now here. And we're getting it. What is back there? Got a Whiscash. Okay, we're going to go ahead and swap. And this is where the Leaf Blade would have been coming in useful. But I think this is still a losing situation anyway. So if we didn't go for the Bulldoze, potentially could have won that and not shielding up the Rock Slide. All right. So we just, we said it, guys, right? We're going to try to look at the battles and figure out what we could have done different instead of saying, oh, algorithm. Instantly, algorithm. And that's not necessarily what we do, okay? We call it out when it's a little obvious, but I get it. I get what's going on here. But anyways, let's move away from that right now and look at this battle. So this is a great matchup. They went for that Rock Slide extremely fast. We let it go through because it was an obvious Rock Slide. They're going for another one. We do want to preserve the health, so we're going to shield it up. Hey, there is that Drift Blim. That's not going to, where Slacko is not going to really want to see it. And they're going for the Icy Wind, lowering our attack, but the Charmer is just doing so much damage. Going to be able to get to the Meteor Mash before they're able to get to another one here. Beautiful. Hey, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted, that last shield. Now, at this point, we're absolutely going to let this go down. We're going to bring in Glade and start farming down with Confusion. All right, they're not going to be able to get to another charge move here. Perfect. Shields are down. We're getting energy with the Glade. Man, what can really withstand it? There's a few things, but it hits really hard. So they're bringing in the Azumarill. So there's one Pokemon. Unfortunately, no Leaf Blade here, but Synchronoise still putting in some work. And what do? I don't remember if I shield this. Yeah, okay, we're going to shield this Ice Beam. All right, and then swap as they swap too. And this is a Rock Slide. Watch this. We survived. I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, I should have got off that Body Slam. I thought I'd be able to do this, but hey, we were able to get it through there, take it out, and we have another Body Slam ready to go. And watch this. Vigoroth finishing off this thing is crazy. Now I'm gonna tell you, my first battles going up against, you know, silly Pokemon and whatnot, which is perfectly fine, awesome, but it was sweeping teams. I couldn't believe, well, I could believe it, and it's a little unfortunate that the video is corrupt, but I'll tell you, it wasn't like I did something impressive. Anyway, met with this here, so this is a good situation, I suppose. Thank goodness we're able to take them down before they're able to get off another one. Bringing in a Swampert here, going for the close combat. All right, getting a shield, going for another close. They're probably like, what the heck did he just do? Why is he going close combat? And it maybe made them smile, like, sucker. He doesn't know what he's doing. No, we don't have Leaf Blade. So down we go. Fine, fine. Use both of their shields, and now we're using that Azumarill. We just wanted to switch it up. It's a little switch up because we can be able to get to charge moves a little faster as opposed to the Clefable. So they're going to swap and then, you know, back out here. You know, we didn't have Hydro Pump, but I still think we were in a pretty good situation. Ice Beam still does the job pretty well. Into the next battle. And I honestly don't think I really need Play Rough. Really, I don't. Yeah, we could totally go with Hydro Pump on that to Azumarill, just if you want to use this team. Just a little heads up. So we're met with a Swampert here. Now, what we want to do is we wanted to catch a Hydro Cannon here, but we're a little slow. So there goes a shield, and now we got to do it. Beautiful. This is big here, all right? So they've used their energy, and they've used a shield, and going in with a Registeel. And see, this is exactly why we don't really need Play Rough. We got other things to cover the fighters. So, yeah, a little bit of an overkill with the fighter repellent charge moves. But anyways, we're building up a little bit of extra energy to give the illusion as if we went for Hydro Pump or had it, but they didn't fall for it. They're like, oh, they got Play Rough. He's got Play Rough. Oh boy. So at this point, you know, they have a little leeway to have some comfortable farm there. And we're going to be going in with our Vigoroth here and getting off this Body Slam before they get this off. They're about to. So taking them out, and they're going to be coming in there with that Swampert, going for the Body Slam on that Shadow, which would take it out. I'm pretty sure at that point. And they're swapping into a Galarian Stunfisk here. This is beautiful. We're going to go ahead and go for that close combat since shields are down. Not really building up any extra energy at all because the Swampert's just going to go down by the confusions. And we're letting this go through. We're going to go down and just going in with the Vigoroth and finishing it off. Fantastic. Into the next battle. Here we have a few more going down. If you do enjoy these videos, please hit that like button, and it helps me out so much. Subscribe if you're new. I'll be keeping you up to date on everything Pokemon Go, bringing you some more Go Battle League battles. So we had the regular Stunfisk. They're going to be swapping and retreating that Stunfisk with a bunch of energy and going into their Altaria here. So beautifully, we're going to be... How many times am I going to say it? So we're going to go right into our Azumarill here. This is fantastic. Resisting the Dragon Breath. Sky Attack doesn't, you know, it adds up. It adds up, but it's not too threatening. Azumarill is just an annoying tank. Right. And we're going to go ahead and build up to that Ice Beam and go for it. They want a double shield. Beautiful. Okay. Sounds good. And they're swapping. I have to say, this was very clever. Very nice. So we're going to go ahead and shield that up. Swap into our Vigoroth and go for this super effective Bulldoze. Although I think Body Slams would have worked. But hey, shields are down. Might as well go for it. This is not going to KO. Doesn't matter what it is. And at this point, I became extremely ambitious. I swear I thought they had more energy, but I guess not. We're able to farm down and we're loaded. Coming back in here with that Altaria, we're going to start throwing these Body Slams. There's the 1, and here's the 2, and I do believe we can counter down after this here. And, oh yeah, what do you got in the back? What is in the, oh, an Abomasnow. So we're swapping instantly into our Glade here. No more shields. This was very quick, expecting that Weather Ball. There it is. A Energy Ball would have taken us out. And going for the close combat. Glade taking the win. Let's get it. So now here's the bad thing about being a Pokemon Go YouTuber who displays the teams here. If you do run into me and I'm using a Glade, well, you're going to realize and you're going to know if you watch my video, he does not have Leaf Blade. And that's going to be a big advantage. If you know that I have Synchronoise over Leaf Blade, it could be a whole new situation for you. Anyways, we're met with an Abomasnow Shadow, and I'm like the biggest smile over here. Like, let's go. Gonna let this go through no problem and farm down easy money. No shields have been used on either end, which is perfectly fine. Coming in here with a Politoed, and here we go. That quick move is really not doing much. Gonna have to throw some energy here, and in the meantime, we're just gonna go ahead and throw these body slams. I decided, just for the heck of it, let's go ahead and keep going with the Vigoroth here. Just put on some more pressure, since the quick moves aren't really doing much here. They want to farm down. Ain't happening. They're gonna have to throw it, so they're swapping, retreating with energy, and taking us out. Okie dokie. Alright, you got me there, but I got you here. Okay, so we're going in with the Glade. Letting this go through. That's cross chop. Was way too quick. And just farming down, of course. In comes the Politoed. And yeah, we're shielding this up. And I realized that they're going to be able to farm me down here. But I was like, maybe they'll just let it go through because they realized they lost. But they're like, no, putting up a fight to the bitter end. Which I can respect that. That's good. You never know. You could win. You could have won. You never know. So anyways, we're going to go in here with the Azumarill. We're simply going to bubble down. I know, using a Azumarill, but it is what it is. No more messing around. We've got to get that Cardi B post, folks. Yeah. Alright, anyway, into the next battle. We're met with a Whiscash. So that's pretty interesting. Not too threatening here. Got to look out for Blizzard. This opponent did something very interesting. They keep throwing Mud Bombs, and yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. But I was thinking, when are they going to use Blizzard? Is this going to be Blizzard? And it's not, so it's a Mud Bomb. They're throwing another one instantly, so this is obviously another bomb, so we're going to let it go through. They haven't used a shield yet, but I'm expecting them to use one right here. We have 2 body slams ready to go back to back, so go ahead and use that shield. You want to use 2, please do. So they use 1. We will survive this, so we're not going to shield it up. No way. And go for another body slam here. I don't think it's necessary to shield up that Whiscash. Yeah. Gonna let it go through and come in and take us out with that Gramble. I'm assuming that was a Charm. That was really quick. So we're gonna go ahead and go in here with the Azumarill because Glade does not want to see Charm because of the fighting typing. So we're gonna go ahead and go for the Ice Beam here because it's gonna do a lot of damage. Unnecessary to build up to the play rough up against this thing unless shields are down, or you knew they're gonna let it go through. Going for another one here, and I gotta love it. Yeah, Charm does a lot of damage, but it sure takes forever for them to charge, so beautiful. They're swapping into a Lantern here, and they back out because they probably thought we had Leaf Blade. Now, I don't think we needed it to win, so a little bit of credit to them, I suppose. So we got a 5-0 there, you know, early on in the season, so it's not like we got some sort of super bragging rights. And I also, I didn't say anything yesterday, but I did my stinking sets for the Kanto Cup while we were in Season 7, or right before it. So, unfortunately, I'm going to be a little bit behind regarding the ranks, but whatever, who cares, one day behind. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.